in Edwinstowe Forest Lodge, where the legends live. And talking of legends, you need to press this button.
I'm Professor Stephen Bloomsbury, and this is my trusted assistant, Mutley. He's going to mash your mind.
Good afternoon, Mutley.
Good afternoon, Watco.
There he is. So it's Wednesday, which means we've got a bit of a brain teaser. We call it Mutley's Mind Masher. What's today's teaser?
Well, I thought for a change, we would ask a question to the die-hard Mansfield 103.2 listeners. From the very beginning, I know we have regular listeners. I'm regular, 9 o'clock. I don't get up till 10 o'clock. But anyway, so this is for you that listen to Mansfield 103.2 right from the start. What was the very first song that John Rockley played on the first day of transmission, which was the 1st of February 1999?
Well, so that's a good question, that, isn't it? So what's that, some 27 years and more ago?
Yeah.
Crazy how time flies.
You don't look 27.
I'm older than 27. Add another 20 years, mate, and you'll get there.
Well, I did say you don't look 27.
Okay, moving on swiftly. Thanks, Mutley. Love you too. Love you too. Yeah, so if you know, get in touch. 01623 666 000. We still play it, and when we play it, we often say, well, that was the first song that was played on that breakfast show, as you say, presented by John Rockley all those years ago. And there's only one person who's been with us throughout that whole time, from there through until now, that's done the whole stint. Do you know who that is?
Is it Tony?
Tony Delahunty,
yeah,
our managing director. Yeah, he's the man that's been with us since day one.
Yeah.
Katie was there on day one, but obviously she had a little bit of time away, working for British Forces Radio and over in Lincolnshire and all that kind of stuff, and down with the BBC. But she went away for 10 years, and now she's back. And also who was working with us then, who's working with us today, is Rob Wayne. Rob Wayne was involved with the team back then.
Yes.
And obviously he went away and did loads of radio stations, but came back a couple of years ago, and he's on Saturday. So there we go. There's a little bit of history for you. Mutley's with us through until 6. If you know the answer, get in touch and we'll give you a mention on the radio.
Jumbusters with High Oakham Service Centre.
Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. What a voice that lady has. Sienna Spiro, Mutley, that was.
Oh.
I think we're going to be hearing more from her going forward. Die on this hill. And Mutley's here because it's Wednesday, it's Hump Day, and it's Mind Masher Day.
Prepare your brain. It's time for Mutley's Mind Masher.
All right. What was the very first song to be played on Mansfield 103.2? Some 27 years ago. 1st of February 1999. What was the very first song to be played on Mansfield 103.2?
Now this, if you just leave it at that, which you didn't when you first did the question, you said it was the first song that was played on the breakfast show by John Rockley on that day. Some people would say, these are the real nerds amongst us, would say there's another song that was actually the first song played.
Oh.
Because obviously we were doing test transmissions.
That's right, yes.
Before we actually officially went on air with presenters,
yes,
and the team on the 1st of February 1999. So I couldn't tell you the exact date, but I do know what that song is, the first song we played when they sort of like fired up our transmitter, which is still, by the way, over on Fishponds Hill, which is in Ladybrook. I do know what that is, but I'll save that for later. Do you know who told me that?
No.
Terry Hurst.
Oh,
Terry
yes,
Hurst.
Terry.
Yeah, Terry Hurst told me that. So,
yeah, he was with Millside Radio. I was with the old Mansfield 107 FM.
This was the RSL team.
Yes.
That were doing sort of small radio station transmissions.
28 days.
Yeah, 28 days before. I remember going into the town centre, and I must have, I definitely know. I just passed my driving test. My old driving licence was like in a little plastic envelope. You know, those green licences you used to have. And it was in there, and there was the team from that old Mansfield radio station, and they gave me a sticker, and I put the Mansfield radio sticker onto the sort of driving licence, the plastic thing.
Yes.
So that was my first brush with radio. Local radio was getting a sticker. But there we go. So if you know what the answer is to Mutley's question, then get in touch, 01623 666 000. We will reveal the answer before the end of this hour. It's time to do this now.
On this day in music history.
And as always, Mutley, I'm trying desperately to find the piece of paper, and I found it, thank goodness. So then, 15th of April 2001, punk pioneer Joey Ramone, this is Jeffrey Ross Hyman, singer from the Ramones, died after losing long battle with lymphatic cancer, bless him, at the age of 49, which is no age. On November the 30th, 2003, a block of East 2nd Street in New York City was officially renamed Joey Ramone Place. I do like the Ramones, so we're going to play a Ramones track next on the show.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be, but I'll tell you, I think it was produced by Phil Spector, and it plays next on the programme. Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. There were Ramones from 1980, Baby I Love You. I think it was Phil Spector who did the producing on that. It's a good tune, that, isn't it?
I love it. There's one or two who've done it, haven't they?
Yeah. Lovely stuff.
I love that, yeah.
The Ramones are great. Obviously, their songs normally last about a minute and are very fast and very punky, but that one I really, really like. And that was our On This Day in Music History track today. And, of course, Mutley's with us, Andy Mutley Barlow from Warsop, and also a man who's been... Have you been involved since day one at Millside Hospital Radio?
No, I joined 5 months later. They went on October the 20th, but they were recording the shows from...
1989, this was.
Yeah, 1989. 20th of November, what did I say?
October, you said.
No, it's October the 20th, 1989.
Yeah, and then you joined in 1990.
Yeah, they had a break at Christmas time, and then they got the new studios, because they were recording studios in Nottingham, because Pete Haslam was involved with Nottingham Hospital's radio, and then because he lived locally, he managed to get the go-ahead to do one at King's Mill. And
you were there from when it started up again in... I don't know what the month was, but in 1990.
March, yes.
March 1990. And the rest is history, Mutley.
Yeah.
Here we are having a radio geek-off on the show today.
We are, yes.
Show today, because Mutley's question is radio-related, the Mind Masher. We'll hear that in just a second. Actually, I've just remembered I gave out a question at the beginning of the show, so if you've been hanging on for the answer for this all afternoon, I do apologise. The question was, the first what opened on this day in Illinois, America, 1955? Mutley's put his hand up.
McDonald's!
Absolutely right.
Wow!
You know your fries. I was going to say you know your onions, but yeah, there we go. 1955, McDonald's, and today is actually McDonald's Day.
Yes,
as well as National Laundry Day as well, and Hump Day. So what's your question then, Mutley? Today, what have you got for us?
What was the very first song to be played when Mansfield 103.2 was launched on the 1st of February 1999.
Mutley's Mind Masher.
We will reveal the answer pretty much after this song from Take That. Windows. Looking out of my window right now. It's not looking that nice, to be honest with you. Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Don't open your window now, because there's torrential rain, particularly in the centre of Mansfield. I'm guessing that's sort of spreading across the area. Don't worry, though. It will sort of die out this evening and then come back after midnight, but hopefully by then you'll be tucked up in bed, if you're lucky. Mutley's here. It's time to reveal the answer to today's...
Mutley's Mind Masher.
What you got for us? What was the answer? What's the question first, actually?
Okay. What was the very first song played on launch day from Mansfield 103.2 on the 1st of February 1999.
This is a great song, isn't it? What a great choice. I wonder who came up with the decision to play this song.
Probably Tony.
Maybe Tony Delhunty. He's been with us throughout the whole thing. Managing director.
Yeah.
You're listening, Tony. Good work. Thank you very much for doing it. It's unbelievable, isn't it? A good old stint. And still going.
Yeah.
The answer was Mutley... have you forgotten?
Happy birthday to... No. I Knew You Were Waiting for Me, George Michael and Aretha Franklin.
I'm just going to play just a little snatch of this, okay? That was the song that kicked it all off. In fact, as you come into the studio, you may have missed it, we've got an old 45 of that on the wall. So there we go.
I'll be able to see it next time because I'll get my new glasses.
You need to get a ladder as well because you're only short, so you probably can't see it because of that. And the song that was the first played transmission song when they switched on the transmitter was this.
Now is the time to set things right.
Yeah, appropriate as well.
Appropriate as well, yeah. So there we go. Thank you, Mutley. We'll see you again, all being well.
Thanks, Watco.
Next Wednesday.
I'm waving.
It's Mutley Wednesday. And, yeah, there'll be another Mutley's My Mash for you to get your teeth into. I'll be back, all being well, tomorrow, starting at 1 with the All Request Lunch and all the rest of the show. And, of course, John B. Tanner back in the morning. And Mark Steele is on the way next. Have a great one. Stay listening to Mansfield 103.2 because it's Hump Day, all downhill from here to the weekend.
Hello.